there was never been a day for me to actually expect that game to come back from the dead and actually revitalize itself to become the next Michael Jackson of the video games. I never really actually think of that. Ha. Until Hytale actually comes back alive and just slap me with the face with a pure cinematic of 60 minutes of gameplay right off the bat that just came out hours later. Yeah, earlier I mean. But yeah, Hytale is back, and my god, aka Minecraft Killer is here, and to show off its own branding to tell you that they are not definitely dead, even though they did announce their own cancelled game. To be honest with you, I don't know why I said to be honest with you. Sorry about that. But like, let me tell you a little bit of her history, just how crazy a Hytale story is, and also how the story of Hytale is, why people are really excited for it, why you should be really excited for it, and what is the future of Hytale. I will tell you a little bit, and I try my best to make it a small video as compact as possible. So the story begins at 6 years ago when it first released with the announcement trailer of Hytale. Just to let you know, it has 61 million views to this very date. If that doesn't actually give you, doesn't make you understand how hype this game was, it was crazy hype. I do not know how many actually likes on this thing, but I can check it out right now. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 647k likes, which is a really really big jump to be honest with you. For the first announcement trailer, that's crazy. And moving forward, they actually the studio is actually an independent studio, which is the Hytale studio, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they eventually got acquired by Riot Games. What? The people who make League of Legends and also Valorant games acquired Hytale of all things, which. Honestly, I'm surprised as you are, but it kind of, I don't really I'm not mad about it because like they kind of they do need some resources, because their games are pretty kind of ambitious because they are going to actually use an old software to actually make a creativity for a freedom of creativity for the community where like it's going to be like Roblox but in Minecraft style of game. But at the same time, and 6 years later, it was in development, and apparently, along the cycle of progressing the game, um, the CEO somehow actually left the studio, which I don't really understand it. But at the same time, we got to the story where like he felt like it was out of place, where like the bigger and professional people are coming in to make it this game, and he felt really weirded out being there for being again independent studio. I might be wrong again on that one, but so he left. He was given an option to left the studio, and he did actually. And 6 years later, they got actually the game canceled for some reason. Riot Games announced that game was canceled for some goddamn reason. One of the reasons might be because they actually do not know what to do with the game. Maybe because they want to make the free to play game and want to make it monetizable. I don't know. Maybe it is, but that again, it's Riot Games. They're the people who make League of Legends and also Valorant game. They don't make good games, unfortunately. I have to actually tell you that. Well, at first they were actually good games, but then in the long shot, they were not really good games. I'm just saying that what it is. But going back, the CEO of the correction, ex-CEO of the Hytale studio comes back and actually bought the whole like the IP itself, and he's just like literally, bro was like literally knocking on the door and like, hey, Riot Games, if you have no any uses for your IP, I can make a deal with you if you can actually give us back the game. They're not that they didn't actually finalize the contract just yet. If I heard properly, I could be wrong again. You can definitely correct me anything in this whole entire context at this point because like the information I have got, I are probably like 2 to 3 days old already. I already forgot most of them, the details already. But I'm saying this: the Hytale drop a teaser like a day, like 2 days ago or a day, which is like yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. It was like 15 second, and I was like, they show off a couple of like zones, and I'm like, damn, that's a pretty good teaser, pretty promising. You know what the hell did they drop it after the day after? A fucking 60-minute video of gameplay of pure cinema of the whole entire what can Hytale even become. They did it, and they show off different atmosphere, a lot of content, a lot of bloody places for you to actually go explore, and the map map is huge, and like the creativity function for like if you want to make your own stuff, like the content creation tool is pretty okay. I can't say it's the best because I need to know a lot more about it. But the possibility is endless to make this game to be such a bigger and better than Minecraft. I like Minecraft, but I only find it 1 or 2 hour later to be boring. Sorry for the Minecraft community. I dislike Minecraft because that Minecraft kind of is not a game for me. It's just not for me. I can't really have fun with it for a long period of time. But Hytale might change that because like I did like Minecraft at first, but it got boring and repetitive for me. There was not a lot of things going around for me. Okay, Hytale did show off a lot of possibility, a lot of things, a lot of new contents to explore, and really am looking forward to this very very much. So I might buy this game early access soon, if they actually planning to actually release this sooner or later. Now, why is this actually such a big thing? Actually, so Hytale really is one of the few games miraculously comes back from the dead, which most of the time when the game is dead, it's dead. Who knows? You know, maybe one day we'll have a that game that might come back to be a remake that might start with a B and end with an E, and probably be made by From Software, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Please made Bloodborne remake for the love of God. I am actually insufferable right now, and I cannot live without Bloodborne right now. I need to play the game. I needed it. I need it in my blood as hard as possible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm so sorry if I'm yapping way too much, but like I do drop a like or dislike on this video if you wanted to. Anything is, just say anything what you want in the comment section. I'll probably reply to you. Who knows? Sayonara, suckers. Bye bye.